It's rookie camp and OTA season, and today we're getting our first look at George Pickens with the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to look at some highlights from a montage package. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at these players every day. Rookie minicamp, OTAs, training camp, workouts, side quests, interviews, whatever it is. If you want to know what your rookies are doing, your favorite players, the storylines, it's all right here. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're looking at George Pickens. The Cowboys have been locked down right now when it comes to clips. They're allowing the beat writers to just post pictures, but they had to produce this highlight package of George Pickens. It's a short one. A lot of between the drill stuff, but still, you want to look at George Pickens. We get to see him in the uniform. Am I seeing a little gray there? Is that the lighting? Let's react to this. I'm going to loop this and keep talking ball. That might be the lighting. Maybe we're getting some gray there, but there he is. Getting things together. We do got a little gray there. Nice catch there in the drills. Cinematic footage on the clips. Seeing him in uniform. That's it. That's it, and that's the most of clips we've gotten from the Dallas Cowboys. Talking ball and George Pickens, because that's what we're really here for. George Pickens stretching the field, being a bully downfield, while you also got to deal with CeeDee Lamb is going to be a problem. Dak Prescott, full season being healthy and distributing the rock. Now you got a tight end. You got some extra running backs here. You got Javonte Williams in. You drafted Jane Blues, got 4.3 speed. You got some weapons here. But the passing game, what are you going to do? Because he's going to get deep. He's going to have an 8 out of over 10. He's going to get the deep targets. He's going to make big plays. He's going to have those big moments. And you got to prevent that while not allowing CeeDee Lamb to eat you up. But this is our first look at George Pickens here. How are you feeling about that? How are you feeling about this wide receiver depth chart, the entire passing game for the Dallas Cowboys with the addition of George Pickens? I loved him coming out of college. I thought he was a steal for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They always get steals in the draft, the prospects that fall to them. That's just how it works. This year was Caleb Johnson. Now it was George Pickens. He's gone. They ship off their wide receivers after things start not working out anymore. George Pickens, though, combined with CeeDee Lamb, I look for him to get a good average depth of target, getting deeper targets downfield. And target share-wise, it will be less than last year, but it was super high last year. I expect it 20%-ish range. Good 8-aught. The targets are going to be harder to reel in because they're going to be money ball targets, though. And he's going to have some splash games, some big moments. I look for CeeDee Lamb to do CeeDee Lamb things. I think these two wide receivers are going to feed off each other. I think Pickens is going to have his moments. I think overall, football-wise, he's going to help out this team. I think this is going to give this team a different dynamic. I think it's going to give them a different edge in the passing game. Give a different look. He's going to give them a different edge. For sure. They're going to have bully ball downfield with CeeDee Lamb just taking over in a lot of matchups. But there's your first look at George Pickens. I think he's going to make an impact for the Dallas Cowboys. I think he's going to get a lot of opportunity. He's going to have potential to have some big moments this year. He will have some big moments this year. As long as he's healthy, he's going to have some big moments this year. Dak's going to push it downfield. I mean, Brandon Cooks had an 8 out of over 10. He's definitely going to have an 8 out of over 10. And that's what we're going to see. Jen Tolbert had some deep shots last year. He's going to get the deep shots. He's going to be able to allow to work downfield. And that's where he plays the game. And he's nasty at the catch point. And then you got to worry about not getting ate up by Lamb. If Lamb eats you up, then you're going to get that deep shot to Pickens. And if you're trying to stop Lamb, deep shot to Pickens. So no matter what, you got two different wide receivers here that can play off each other. And I think Pickens is going to have his moment. Lamb's going to soak up targets like always. We're going to get targets going to the tight end like we do in this offense, especially around the red zone. But still, George Pickens, though, a big hit. And I think people are starting to forget that he's on the Cowboys. I think that's starting to happen. But he's back. He's in the silver and blue. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.